Yeah, has that made a difference? I feel like the answer is no, in terms of progression, but we'll see. Progression? I mean, how well my computer's going to do. Maybe it'll melt. It's quite warm today. We'll see. So we're going to play Vamps. Makes sense for what Dalies we've got up there. So, hopefully it should all be good. Oh, please be the glitchiness and not my computer. Oh. Is that slow? I'm able to do this at rapid succession, so I'm thinking that's probably good. Oh, I can't keep that one lander. I'll have to keep this hand. I don't like it, but I'll have to keep it. Our opponent's also mulligan, so I don't feel too bad about the mulligan. Vision keys go to the bottom. Literally unplayable. Worst comes to worst, we just Dust Leading Zealot, a card that can generally make you feel better about mulliganing or something like that. Well, for certain actually for my opponent, so I wonder if they're just they're and they've kept a one lander? No, they just they're gone wide. Okay. Well, we're gonna go Martyr of Dusk. So like this Cult of Feast could be quite good at some point. These trade quite well here, and we've got Radiant Destiny. We want to just start being aggrable. Now they might have a Radiant Destiny as well, so they got Dust Leading Zealots, but they get to draw a card, and they've got all of their mana, basically. Oh yeah, they're actually going for it. They're happy to trade, which is odd. Well, we get another Call of Feast. Well, we just go play Radiant Destiny, and I think I just start attacking in. I think the best way to do this race, I think turning it into a race to begin with is probably a good idea, and the best way to do it is by basically gaining some life. They don't have life gain, we do, so we can win these races a lot better than my opponent currently can. But that could change. We'll see what they've got. We'll see what they've got. Going for it. Going for 2. Yep, can't block. And what have they got? What do you got? Like Cult of Feast, maybe? Oh, nothing. Well, there's a Queen's Commission. I don't mind that. What have they got? Like I don't know what they've got. Are they gonna remove this token? Which isn't bad considering we got a Queen's Commission. Are they going to remove the Radiant Destiny? Which, because they might have a cast out here to take this Radiant Destiny, which is not great, but it's not the end of the world either. Especially when we get these, once we Queen's Commission, the fact that we will have basically more power than our opponent still after they get rid of this Radiant Destiny. Yeah. Oh, they go for a Forsake the Worldly. Alright, well, still going to attack. And then we're just going to Queen's Commission. If we could just pick up a Swamp, that's it. Just a Swamp off the top, bam. We can play Cult of Feast. We could also play Legion Lieutenant if we wish. But I think Cult of Feast into Legion Lieutenant makes more sense. So, we'll see what my opponent's got. For Forsake the Worldly, it's an interesting choice. I feel like it's not flexible enough for me to want it in my own deck. Main board. That's why I like Cast Out. Because it's like one more, but it does the same thing, but hits everything, right? They're just getting in with the Dustborn Sky Matcher, keeping back this Dusky boy. And, yeah, so we draw Vrass's Contempt, which is a card that we cannot cast, and we won't be able to cast for a long, long time. So they're going to block, so we still gain 3 life. They got it at 14. We just need to draw, 2 black sources to make this a card. But we really, 1 black source, I'm pretty happy. We can play Cult of Feast and go from there. They're going to go for a Squire's Devotion. This is quite good. It gives it lifelink, and now they have, kind of a better board state than we do. Although, if we play out this Maverick Friend, I'm not going to feel too bad. So we get in. If they want to trade, they can. So they can currently beat us in a life game plan, but I don't know. Play Bishop of Binding, what, and just get rid of Maverick Friend. Yeah, that makes sense. Ugh. Well. Cancel attack. No attacks. Yeah, this isn't looking great. The reason I didn't attack there is because if I attacked, they could just pumped the Dustborn Sky Matcher, like no problem. But here they have to pump the Bishop, which means that they don't get the life gain effect of it. So, come on, just... Oh, that's a card. It doesn't fly, and it won't be flying for a long, long time. No attacks. I thought we were going to be alright, and then we just didn't. We haven't drawn land, we haven't drawn Black Source. And, yeah, that Bishop will bind in. Really hasn't helped. Yeah, let's just get rid of this. You get a pump spell, but... Or even just a removal spell. Get back, Mavin Friend. Then the baffling end, Mavin Friend. Alright, yeah, clever. Well, that's gonna help. Cast a Call to Feast. Get some stuff. I mean, they've still got this 2/2 flyer, so we've got to worry about that. We don't know what else our opponent's got in hand. But if we can just go like, oh, Champion of Dusk. Yeah. Draw 3, refill your hand. We're just going to say no blocks and go down to 9 here. We get a Vicious Conquistador. Oh, I kind of just want to play another Call to Feast. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're clogging up the board. They can still, like, get in for quite a bit. We don't know what's in their hand. Anointed Deacon. Ugh. Pump the Sky Marcher. Get in for a lot. We're just going to jump here. Got 4. Sky Marcher Aspirant. That's not a bad card here, actually. Because we can do this. And now we've got a flyer. No, I was like, why have we got a send? And then we got a flyer, so we can like actually trade here, because this only powers its. It's only ups its power, not its toughness. And although we're not looking great, we're looking better. Maybe I should have attacked with a vampire there, because if they have a removal spell for this, we're dead. And now I've just realised that they just play out Pride of Conquerors before combat. That's very weird. They should not have done that before combat. Ah, right, okay. Well, that's whatever. That annoyed me more just because they did that in a way that was like, and maybe you can survive it. No, actually. Here's the thing that I should have just done, and I wouldn't have even had to use a silver card. That's it. You just kill the Sky Marcher and I'm dead. That's it. It's the only way I can block against that. I should have made an attack with one of these. I didn't. Yeah. Alright, this looks okay. Sky Marcher, we don't have anything to do with turn 2 though. Oh, red. Rigging Runner. Well, turn 1 Rigging Runner actually. Oh, that does give us a turn 2 play. Turn 1 Rigging Runner feels like fair. Like, I'm okay with that. If that was turn 2, you know, because it's only a 1/1. Yes, it has first strike, but. Mountain and Trailblazer. Let's play a Swamp and Legion Lieutenant. And let's get in. If they want to trade, they can. I do not. Might have a remove us off this Legion Lieutenant, we'll see. Play an Earthshitter camera so it can't block, they can get in for 5. Okay, well, we would like to draw a land, but we can just play Radiant Destiny here on Vampire and get in for 7. Play an Ironcrop Crasher, yep. Land? It is a land, but it's tapped. Desert Hold on the Ironcrop Crasher. If we attack, no attacks. Yeah, we can't really afford to attack here. Ramanap Ruins, yep. Another Ironcrop Crasher, that's... I still think it's lethal, but... Target the Skymaster Sparrow if you're going to do this. Yeah. We go to 1. So we're like very dead if we're not careful. I mean... How close to dead are we here? Maybe I shouldn't have attacked as much. I don't know. This costs 4. So if they get a land, we just die. But if they don't get a land, we're alright. And they've got a land, yeah, concede. Okay. Well, that's how you lose games, basically. I hope, oh, my chat's being weird. Oh, I've done that wrong. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm going to sort this out. I'm also getting a notification of something which I might want to sort out. It's got a chat, unlock, and we just want to shift this down. Basically, cuts a little bit off. I think I can actually shrink it. That's probably an idea. Let's just do this whilst I'm remembering. Okay, hopefully it's gonna still be alright. Huh. Let's test. Yeah, alright. So, I'm gonna keep trying. As I said, it's the quickest way for us to be able to just get through these thingamajigs. Quests. If we can get through our quests, at least we'll get some gold. I mean, that's what? I mean, on the table, that's 2,000. 2 grand. Put it in the bank. We're just under 4. It costs 5 to do it. Yeah, this looks okay. It costs 5 to do a draft. Quick draft Doran area is in 70 hours, or roughly speaking 3 days. I missed the Hour of Devastation one, but I will be playing. I do plan to try to play the Doran area one. Should be cool. So this could be Mono Green Stompy, although it's like generally speaking, when you see like turn 1 Llanowar elves, that is what it comes from. But that's not always true. So this looks like blue. This is actually green black. Oh, saplings. Time for the stowaway. That's interesting. Well, play the Martyr Dusk. No attacks. Slimefoot the stowaway. Whenever a sapling you control dies, Slimefoot the stowaway deals 1 damage to each opponent, and you gain 1 life. It's a pretty good effect. Damage as well, which is interesting. And they're just going to straight up tap. Cool. Well, there's an Ixalan binding. Play a swamp, and let's Coins Commission. We can you can go wide, I can go wide, we can go wide together. I think I just got turn for Ixalan's binding on Slimefoot. Pass, and then Radiant Destiny. Yep, and they're just going to keep doing this. They can do this at instant speed, but they're not going to. We're just going to go Plains, Ixalan's binding, stop this from being such an issue. Take out Slimefoot. No attacks. We're going to wait until we have a Radiant Destiny down so they don't have as many reasonable trades. Hopefully you don't have anything fantastic here. But we'll see. 6 mana's a lot. Okay, they've just got this. Which means that they can start doing cool jumps, I suppose. Plains. Radiant Destiny. So we're going to get the Radiant Destiny down, pick Vampire, and then we just want to start swinging with our team. 2, 4, 7, 9, 10, really, if they don't block. We've also got Vigilance. They're going to go for a Spore Swarm, which is not the worst. I mean, we've got the ability to Queen's Commission next turn to replenish our stock. But they don't even, they just take it as well, which is very odd considering that we also have Vigilance. So doing this doesn't seem great. They do have the ability to like gain life back when they do like chumping and stuff, but... And they also draw cards, which is a pretty cool thing to do, but hopefully we can just gain the upper hand. And they're going to actually start doing it already. I think they should really be... I mean, I don't know, I think they should have done it before. I mean, that's the thing, they don't even do anything there. So we're just going to get in with the team. So worst comes to worst, we're going to have 3 vampire tokens on the battlefield. Oh, is my stream down? Please don't say my stream's down. Oh no, it's still up. And then yeah, Queen's Commission. Okay, so they're just... Oh, yeah. Matt Concern 159, thanks for the follow. How are you doing today? We're just playing some Black-White Vampires against Saprolings. And I think we've got the upper hand, although it could be a little bit hard to tell. If they get the right point in time, they can really swarm us. But I think we've got the... We're the one with the numbers. We're the one who feels good. Oh, it's Mo. Sweet. How's it going, man? I haven't seen you in ages. I think last time we were talking, you were teaching in some exotic land. Yeah, I mean, they have to block here. This is like more than lethal. So this is a fungus, which means that they can't sacrifice it. They have 1 sacrifice off this fungal plots. They're gonna block like this to try to get rid of the Vicious Conquistador, which is fine. And they've still got a chump here. We're gonna get rid of the Yavimaya Shepherd, maybe? Or do we want to get rid of the Llanowar Elves? See, that's the question that we have, is do you bolt the bird? But no, I think I'll get rid of the Shepherd. So this dies. They still take like 4 here, but they gain 2. So they kind of just take 2. They do get to draw a card. This Seal Away is a bit of a dead card. But not in a bad way, you know. It's a dead card in the sense that they have... Oh, it's 6 land binding. I thought they had... City's Blessing. It's a dead card in the sense that they're probably not going to be attacking or tapping down a creature. Although if they tap Llanowar Elves mana, they might do. I think they're just done in. We're at 28. We've still got a very good board. They do have the ability to start turning some of these creatures into these Saprolings, which is what they're doing. Oh yeah, it was still on my turn. Oh yeah, Milan. Cool. How was it over there? How long have you been over there anyway? That's pretty sweet, like. Right, what have you got? So they can't use... Well, they can use Fungal Plots again, because they've got the mana to get rid of this Yavimaya Shepherd. They go for Verdant Force. Okay. I'm trying to work if they're just dead, though. We draw Champion of Dusk. Well, we've got so much life that I do like the idea of just championing here before I even do anything. So this is going to draw us 7 cards. Is that right? 4? No, it's going to draw us 6 cards. We're going to have a 7 card. We're just going to have 7 cards back in our hand, which is perfection. We still got 2 mana left, so we kind of can do something afterwards. Well, we drew 2 Sanctum Seekers. So if we attack here, we attack with 5 creatures. They block everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pass the turn. So basically, there's no point in attacking here. It doesn't kill my opponent. They do get to block everything but one creature. They get to draw cards if they wish. We're going to just ignore combat. Next turn, we can play 2 Sanctum Seekers, and all we've got to do is attack. We don't even turn our creature sideways, thanks to Radiant Destiny here, which gives it vigilance, but that's not too important. Sanctum Seeker is a fantastic card. It says whenever a vampire you control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. So it doesn't matter what kind of board state my opponent has, because of the fact that we can just turn everything sideways. And we have 6 creatures on the battlefield that can attack next turn. If we have 2 Sanctum Seekers, that's 12. We just need the 1 Sanctum Seeker to even win here, but we can play 2 and we can just drain our opponent out. It doesn't matter if they resolve this Song of Freyalise, it's not going to make a difference. It's very warm. This is my 3rd year, man. Well, I mean, it's quite warm here. Probably not as warm, to be honest with you. But they're already saying it's already hitting the records for how hot it is in May. But 3 years, that's pretty sweet. Right, that's going to resolve. We're going to go to draw. It doesn't really matter. Dust Leading Zealot, one of my favourite zealots. So we're going to go Sanctum Seeker. And again, like, we don't need both Sanctum Seekers. Actually, we do need both Sanctum Seekers here because they can gain... they can go to 7, they can go to 9. So we do need to do 12, yeah. Play a Sanctum Seeker. My opponent's like, sure. And then we're going to play another Sanctum Seeker. And that's why I wanted to play the Champion Dusk first as well, because it meant that I got to see what I had to do the next turn. And my opponent's just saying, yeah, good game. So we go to combat, we turn, we get a ton of triggers. Unless they've got something weird here, because they said good game and now I'm just not certain. Add 1 mana of any colour. They could actually do something like a Vraska's Contempt. But no, they're just going to start exiling to make more saplings. Which is odd because they have some mana left over, but... And then they're going to sacrifice some to draw some more cards, just in case there is anything left in their deck, I suppose. And then we just attack, and we get a million triggers. Right, we finally did it. I like the Sapling deck, I think, but I think I like it more in Standard than in Arena. So, Matty, I don't know if you... I don't know what kind of interest that you have in Magic the Gathering. I don't know if you play a lot, if you played a lot in the past, if you played a little bit, or if you're just intrigued to see me on the stream. But like Arena isn't properly standard, as it were. So in Standard at the moment, you've got Kaladesh block, Amonkhet block, Ixalan block, Dominaria. Over here on Arena, we're playing basically Standard without Kaladesh. So there's a few minor cards which are what make some of these decks a little bit better, which are missing. So for example, some of the removal, some of the lands. Yeah. So they have been able to make enough Saprolings to beat the drain triggers, but they haven't been able to have left enough creatures to survive. Yeah, we did so much damage in that one turn. It's fantastic, and we're going back up. We're going back up in rank, so that's pretty sweet. One day I'll get to gold. One day. All right, so 15, 24, and 20. Oh yes, nice. So we get some extra bit of gold, and we're just going to keep on going. I also need to change my follower goal as well, because we did actually make it, sort of. I think some people unfollowed me, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm going to count it. Just because, like, I'm not going to reset it for a few. All right. Well, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good again. I think I'm getting warmed up with a Vampires deck. For a good while, I was playing blue-black. I was playing blue-black mid-range. And I think I've got some videos on my YouTube channel of me playing that. getting into it, there was me trying to basically take down one of the events that came on. Okay, let's see what my opponent's doing. Legion's Landing turn 1. That could mean vampires, but a lot of the time you, oddly enough, don't play vampires. Well, Legion Lieutenant here. I'll just Legion Lieutenant. I don't think I'm too fussed. A lot of times you don't play Legion's Landing for whatever reason, but then again, a bit of Black Mana and the Sparta Dusk sort of tells me other. Dude, I loved it during university. On Flatgates, got really into it. Last set I remember was playing the Tarkir set. So a while ago. Fair play. That's pretty awesome. Let's go. I think I actually want to go. Well, I could Maverick for it here. No, I want a Dusk Legion Zealot. So I'm going to go for a Dusk Legion Zealot here. Draw another card. So Tarkir was a bit ago. Oddly enough, I didn't get into it until just after university. So to be fair, not too far after you finish university. It was during because I'm in my PhD at the moment, and it was like sort of a bit through my PhD when I actually started to properly get into it. There's a Vicious Offering. Get rid of this Legion Lieutenant. Maybe I should have played my other one, because that would not have worked. Yeah, I'll block here. And they get a Sky Mitre Aspirant. So I've been mostly from just when Kaladesh came out. So after Tarkir, you had Origins, and then... No, not Kaladesh, sorry. So it's just after Shadows came out. Shadows over Innistrad. Ooh, they've got their own Legion Lieutenant. Well, I'll happily take 3 here, but they decide no. I don't want to change. I'm going to go for a Legion Lieutenant here, pump my team up as well, basically in parity with theirs, and then I can play out, I think the Queen's Commission, although Maverick Frame's quite reasonable, we don't have any nice attacks to basically just constantly churn out vampires. So we're just going to do this and wait. They do have a Legion Lieutenant, and if they want to, they can try to flip it, but they have to basically, it'll cost them a Legion Lieutenant. They play another one though, and Radiant Destiny, so they might actually not care. Oh my god. Okay, so my opponent's doing a lot better than we are. Getting in. Oh, they're actually getting in with this Legion Lieutenant. I will block this. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to be able to just turn this into them making 3/3s. Do I have to take 10? The problem with blocking the Martyr Dusk is that they just get back a 3/3. But to be honest with you, I don't think we have much else we can do. Well, we do gain 8 from this, well, and then lose 5, so we gain 3. But an opponent doesn't technically gain any life, so that's pretty, well, doesn't actually gain any life, so that's pretty sweet. As I say, that Martyr Dusk turns into a vampire, which is a 3/3. Oh, that's not bad though. So now we're actually back to almost parity with our opponent. Play a Martyr Dusk, and what's nice about playing this Martyr Dusk is next turn, if it's still around, we can play our Maverick Friend. And then we can basically attack with the Martyr Dusk. We don't care if it dies, because it will trade with something. Oh, they play Queen's Commission. They're just probably going to start getting in the air. I don't think they want to be a bit too far. They're going to go for this vampire. I'm going to say no blocks and just take this entirely. Well, let's keep a land in hand, just to keep them on their toes. And we're going to play Maverick Friend. They do get to basically do a better version of what we're doing here, which is annoying. Get in with the Martyr Dusk. If they really want to trade it, they can. Because they're going to be able to keep up the ability to use the Adanto. And just, yeah. Maybe we should add Legion's Landing to this deck. I'm just not certain it really is what you want. My opponent does have the option of just being able to try to clock us in the air, but we can just attack with the rest of our Call the Feast. We draw land. And we're just going to have to wait. We need something like our own Sky Mitre Aspirant. Oh, yeah, that could just be game. Block. block. Take a lot. Gain a little. This actually could just be lethal. I haven't even done the math. We take 21 and we gain 9. Oh yeah, no, I didn't. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Well, I tried to be a bit greedy there, but we were in a pretty bad position. Yeah, so I normally just play. Yeah, I'm off for a few beers now, mate. I'll hop back on here next time I see you live. Thanks for have a good time. Have a few beers. If you got the web for it, why not, right? Yeah, thanks for coming along, and yeah, see you next time, man. All right. So we just need to cast one black spell, and then we've done all of our dailies. I probably will open a pack. I still want to get towards my wild cards in the treasure chest. I think this looks alright. We've got a turn 1 player, we've got a turn 2 player, a removal spell, another removal spell, or a possible cycler. Possibly something that we just want to cycle away, see if we can draw something better. Obviously, we're hoping for things like our token generators or any of our lord effects, our anthem effects or lords. There we go. I'll get there. I'll get there in the end. Our opponent is going to play for Sacred Sanctuary. Ooh, pardon me. Terribly sorry. So I think that probably means that they're also on vampires. Could be that we're looking at people who are doing the same quests as us. I'm not too sure if everybody gets the same quests or if they're randomized for individual. This could actually just be like a cast down or something, but it looks like it's a Martyrdus. There's a Dusk Leading Zealot, which I kind of feel better with playing here. Yeah, I'm just going to play Dusk Leading Zealot and pass. I'm not going to attack my Vicious Conquistador into the Martyrdus. There's a Queen's Commission. So we're looking good. I mean, Sanctum Seeker plus things like these are the kind of ways that you can win quite easily. Playing against Mortars. They get a Dusk Leading Zealot himself. I wonder if they're just looking for an extra land drop. It looks like that might be the case. Yeah, it is. And well, let's just Queen's Commission and go. And just say go. See what my opponent's got. If we find a land and they play something like a Radiant Destiny here or a Lord, we can cast out. There's Legion Lieutenant. New blocks. I gotta call the feast. Let's Radiant Destiny on Vampire. And I think this is where it's like waiting, taking the damage here and being able to get in like this makes a significant difference. Our opponent goes to 10, we go back to up to 18. They play another Legion Lieutenant. Now this is dangerous because they can get in for like 10 here. But then 2, 4, 6, 8. If we had another Lord effect, they would just die. So that's why they keep back the Martyrdusk. We get a Desert Hold, which is not a great removal spell, but we can just seal away this Legion Lieutenant if we wish. I think I'm going to cycle this cast out because I'm just not finding this other land. And I don't think I'm going to use any of my free mana plays. There's a Queen's Commission. Yeah, I'm just going to seal away this Legion Lieutenant. And get in. Yeah, I'm just going to get in, actually. Opponent goes to 9. If they took this, they would go to 1. And if we kept the Vicious, which means that we'd also keep the Vicious Conquistador. Instead, going to do it like this. We go back to up to 16. They go down to 3. They do get a 2/2 lifelink, so they can go back up to 5 if they so desire. We've got our Queen's Commission, which is, yeah, they Queen's Commission. The best thing we could draw here is a Swamp or an untapped black source, basically for the Sanctum Seeker, because then we just basically kill them. We get a Dusk Leading Zealot. Alright, 1, 2, what's the best thing? If we attacked, they could just block with all of their stuff. Go up to 9. We could Queen's Commission. We could attack and then Queen's Commission. That feels okay. We could Dusk Legion Zealot to try to find another land. That doesn't feel too bad as well. I feel like I'm going to have to do that, actually. The fact that, like, this Sanctum Seeker is, like, almost... Oh, it's just another bloody Queen's Commission. I don't feel like attacking right now. See what my opponent's going to do. They get Sky Master Aspirant, which isn't... Oh, they get 2 Sky Master Aspirants. Oh, that's not good. They're going to attack, 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 attack. Wow. This is Pride of Conquerors, right? So, block, block, block. Where? This way we take 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. Well, Queen's Commission. I play Sanctum Seeker and I think we're just dead. We might not be just dead, but I think we're dead. Yeah. And there it is, the final land that we needed. Do our attacks. Puts up to 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which, to be fair, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is how many creatures they have. So we die. Yeah, I think. We could Vicious Conquistador. Desert Soul. Desert Soul doesn't even stop this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to concede. Ugh. Yeah, we really needed that land. Really need that land a bit early. Bit earlier than we got it. Wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. Well, we at least hit our targets. We got 4,000 gold. Yeah, let's get a pack. Let's get a pack. Just get a Dominaria pack. So we need, what, 2,000 more within 3 days, and we got basically that in 1 day, so... And we get a Clifftop Retreat, which is not exactly fantastic, but, you know, it could be a good land later on. Another Seal Away is never a bad thing. We're a little bit closer towards our vote progression, and then we've got... I don't think I do care for the Banishment Honor Guard, or even the Cabal Paladin. Actually, I don't even care for Rescue either. Warlord's Fury, I've seen people play, and that's all I'm really going to say. Well, considering that we're not doing that well with with our vampires, I'm just going to play the Scarab God, because sometimes you just want to win a few times. How long have we been streaming for? Can I do uptime? I can. Go up and up for 50 minutes. Sweet. Let's have a look at who we're going to play next. Playing against Berserk. But with 2 Bs. Yeah, I think this hand's okay. It's slow, but I mean, we're playing a more controlling deck than we... Oh, why is it always red when I say it's fine that I have a slow hand? Like... Oh. Well, there's a Vizier of Many Faces, which currently does nothing. But it could be the card that we want. There's a Goblin Trailblazer. They're going to get in for another one. It's not too bad. I think we just want to play out the Seeker Squire. It has the ability to block the Fanatical Firebrand and possibly some better cards as well. Also gives us a little bit of... Oh, Dustleading Zealot. Go to the graveyard. Dustleading Zealot's alright, but I don't think I necessarily want to play it. This being 2-3 makes it feel very good. It limits the amount of removal they can use on it. They go for an Earthshaker Kenra now. This does work here, so they do get to get in for 5. We draw a Drankarko. Well, we're going to play another Submerged Boneyard, and we're just going to have to say go. We've got Vraska's Contempt. We've got Ravenous Chupacabra. So, we can't beat everything that they can play, but we can beat Thor, and there's an Ancop Crasher. So they're going to exert, or are they just going to attack? I think they're just going to... No, they are going to exert. Cool. So we take another 5 plus 3, so we've got to take 8. We're going all the way to 5. We're probably just dead, aren't we? Well, we'll see what my opponent's going to do, and... Actually, I think for that reason, I just have to Ravenous Chupacabra, don't I? So we don't gain a life, so we're still, like, probably just dead. Especially if my opponent just goes Magma Spray here, but... We get rid of this Trailblazer. No attacks. And just hope that we're okay. Like, land Hazaret, I think we're dead. Well, we're not dead, but... Okay. That was a very weird play by my opponent, but sure. Have they just got a thingy in hand? Let's pass the turn. Are they just going to Fanatical Fiber on me here? Okay. So my opponent's already said good game, but we're about to gain 2 life, so... I hope he can actually kill us. Or he's going to feel like a bit of a fool. Yeah, there's Newt. Well, these Dustleading Zealots are basically just dead in hand. I can Vizier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can go to 1, but I don't want to go to 1 because they have goblins. I can just say go. I don't want to play the Vizier just yet. I've got to be very careful. Magma Spray, Resolve. What, have we got another removal spell? Oh, that's a Hazaret. Perfection. Can't target spell. Whew. Yeah. Get rid of the Hazaret. I don't like being at 2 against a mono red deck, but I need to just hang on in there. Whew. Just please let me draw something reasonable. And then they're like, should I attack here? Because... And it makes sense to attack in many respects here. So we're going to play Vizier of Many Faces. And this Field of Ruins probably not going to be a thing. So I don't mind using it here. We're going to copy the Seeker Squire. Which apparently draws us a swamp. But we're just going to pass the turn. So if we can find our other Vraska's Contempt, if we can find Scarab God, like there's like a chance. Like they play the Fanatical Firebrand here. Oh, Moment of Craving. That's very good. Oh, and we can draw cards. That's very good. Pass the turn. So they can like fire off the Fanatical Firebrand, but I think they're thinking, actually no, we'll wait. See what we draw. They play a Glorybringer, and I think that's just game. Yeah, that's game, isn't it? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, there's like a chance. there's like a chance. I think I have like 2 Essence Scatters. And if I draw an Essence Scatter here, then we're actually still in this. No, that's a land. Yep, good game. I'm just going to Moment of Craving this. Anyway. Just to show like how close I was. I was like, no! Glorybringer, the 1 card. Like I could have made the Glorybringer smaller. But I just never mind. I just realised that now. I actually had another play I could have done there, but it would have meant that we would have. Well, I don't think we would have got. I don't think we would have got out of it, especially when you consider that 2 of our cards in hand were basically just dead cards. Because we could have. And what we should have done is Moment of Craving the Glorybringer. Then it would have been a 2/2. Would have hit for 2 in the air, but they could have still exerted it. Got in with their creatures, and yeah. I mean, I'll try this. Do I like it? No, we've got a lot of slow lands. We've got a lot of slow lands, and we've got to hope that we're not going against just a mono red deck, or if we are, they've got like lots of burn to take out of their hand. Okay, we're going against a mono red deck. Oh dear goodness. Oh, there's an Essence Scatter which we can't play. So we're gonna have to just. I'm gonna go Evolving Wilds because I want to slim my. I want to trim. I want to get rid of these lands in my deck. So let's Evolving Wilds and get an island. They're gonna get in for 2. We've got an Essence Scatter for like. Hopefully they'll play Goblin Chain Whirler next turn. Play Evolving Wilds. Pass the turn. Hancock Crusher. Yeah, that's also scatterable. At least the Chain Whirler doesn't kill our Seeker Squire. So get another Swamp. Get him for 2. We go down to 16. Feels better than last time, to be honest with you. There's a Dust Leading Zealot. Well, I'm going to Seeker Squire, because to be honest with you, playing Seeker Squire and Dust Leading Zealot when you're looking for a land, it's the same, isn't it? So, and there's a land. Play Dust Leading Zealot, just for more bodies, basically. Although this will die to this Goblin Chain Whirler. And there's land number 5, which isn't the worst, considering that we got this Liliana. We can start kicking it up and getting zombies. Yeah, they go for the Chain Whirler. Then they can attack with the Earthshake if they want, but it does trade. Oh, they just got a Magma Spray. Okay. Maybe we want removal. Well, there's a Vraska's Contempt, and you know what that is? It's removal. For that reason, we want to play the Submerged Boneyard. We just want to pass. We've got the decision of whether we want to go for the Chain Whirler or the Earthshake Kenra. Getting rid of the Chain Whirler is good because it means that, like, it's less. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the Chain Whirler. It's one of those where it's a decision to make, but because of the fact that I want to start blocking with these zombies, I want to trade with this Earthshake Kenra. Now, they have got another Earthshake Kenra, which they actually could have played. They go for a Rekindling Phoenix. Now I feel annoyed. This Liliana looks a lot worse. Play Archvaraska here, and we still have to just play Liliana. In fact, if we play Liliana, she just dies because they have another Earthshake Kenra in hand. Yeah, this isn't looking good. We're going to have to Supreme Will for answers, basically. Our opponent is going to play Hazoret. Well, oh, this is annoying. I can Supreme Will the Hazoret. I think I have to just Supreme Will the Hazoret. I very much would have liked to have looked for a nice card and hoped they didn't. Like, I was hoping they just draw land and they'd play another Earthshake Kenra. But our opponent instead draws Hazaret. Alright, so they get in for 6. We got out of 6. We're basically dead on board. And we don't really have... Well... Does the Ifnir Deadlands do it? If we play Ifnir Deadlands... There's no, like, cool things we can get back from the graveyard. I think we're just done, aren't we? We can... Ifnir Deadlands are a Kindling Phoenix, so we only take 6. Yeah, no, it's... There's no way to... Yeah, just good game. Yeah, I am not doing too well today. Maybe I should be thinking more about the fact that we're basically going to be seeing a hell of a lot more, a hell of a lot of mono red. So we do have to go. It's a slow hand. I just can't keep it because we're going to go up against mono red. Let's have a look. I think I have to mulligan this. There's no black mana. Just not going to do anything. Alright, we'll keep this. Evolving Wilds 1, 2, 3. I think I can keep an Evolving Wilds. I go for a Plains and Skymash Experiment. Sure. So we're going to play Evolving Wilds. And I'm going to pass. Crack, get whatever. We can like turn 2 Seeker Squire. Turn 4 Ravenous Chupacabra. Hopefully turn 5 Liliana. It's not exactly great, but it'll do. There's Legion Lieutenant. Alright, let's crack this. We want to get a blue sauce or a black sauce. Let's go for a black sauce. You know when you're not too sure it really matters, but you're going to pretend it does anyway. Yeah, they get in for a bunch. There's a Moment of Craving, which might actually be better than playing the Secret Squire. Drown Catacomb. If this is a 1-2, meh. If this is a 2-3, meh. I'll play Secret Squire. It's a 1-2. That's annoying. Oh, we got the lands for Lily, but it's hoping to get them in a turn at 2's time. So they play Swamp. And Radiant Destiny. Okay, this Moment of Craving doesn't do it now. That's annoying. Oh, they're just going to get in and we're going to say no blocks, take a million. Play Submerged Boneyard, pass the turn. Keep up Moment of Craving. Hopefully we can just get rid of this Legion Lieutenant. Even if they go for the Sky Matcher plan. So we still take 4, but we gain a bit, so not the worst. It goes down to being a 3-2, see what my opponent's follow-up plan is. Twilight Prophet. Ugh. Ugh. Swamp. Ravenous Chupacabra. So we can get rid of the Twilight Prophet, which is pretty sweet. Hopefully we just get to like block with the Ravenous Chupacabra, like when they attack with his Sky Matcher Aspirant, and then we're just like, oh yeah, we'll block, and then they're like, well, I've got a bigger creature, and then I'm like, fine, play Liliana, get back Ravenous Chupacabra, kill your other thing. Still we're at 8 and they're at 20. We've got a long way to go. There's an Adanto Vanguard. Yeah, that's going to take a long time to get rid of. But saying that, Liliana is just going to come down and hopefully just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could double Sailor of Means, but why would I do that? Because this is a no, I play Liliana. I can double Sailor of Means next turn without it actually costing me one of the treasures. So play Liliana, start ticking up, see what gets in our graveyard. Make some zombies, chump something like this Adanto Vanguard. Hopefully we don't have to worry too much about this becoming a flyer. So we get rid of Dust Leading Zealot, Desert the Glorified, not too bust, and we're just going to say, you know what, it's your go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if they go land token generator, well, they don't have to go land token generator, but like they're very close to this Sky Matcher Aspirant becoming too good. To be honest with you, if they attack with the Adanto Vanguard, I will block with the Ravenous Chupacabra to get rid of this Sky Match Aspirant. I mean, these are identical creatures as far as I'm concerned until I do something like, you know, -7 or have a Scarab God. They're going to get in and we're just going to block. And if they, you know, obviously they can stop this from, then they're just going to happily have them trade. Sure. But I just tick down Lily, get rid of the Sky Match Aspirant, and I can actually start attacking. If you don't have much to do, if they can't say get rid of the Liliana, which they could have Cast Out, Ixalan's Binding, or Vraska's Contempt. And they go for a Twilight Prophet. Well, that's a thing. So we still want to get back Ravenous Chupacabra to then kill another Twilight Prophet. Then we want to go Sailor of Means. Now playing these Sailor of Means as well is just going to like mean that when we play the Archer Vraska next turn, we can just draw a card. We can just straight up draw a card if we want. And probably still do something because we're going to have access to 8 mana. And if Liliana's able to stay around, they're going to feel pretty good. There's a chance here that they're able to kill her with a Sky Match Aspirant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They need 2 permanents, so this needs to be a token generator, but it's a land. And they just decided that, you know what? I'm not going to be able to beat the value that you've got set up. Oh, there's another 100 gold. And we're closer to getting another Dominaria pack. So I'm just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going. How's everyone doing? Ah, we've got basically no one here. That's fine. I don't know. Okay, this is alright. I'm going to keep it. Field of Ruin means that we could find a set in Black Sauce with Vraska's Contempt. Duskleading Zealot or Moment of Craving turn 2. It depends on what our opponent's doing. To play Mono Red, I'd actually be tempted to keep it the Moment of Craving a lot more than play Duskleading Zealot. If they're playing something else, I'll decide. Especially because we're on the draw. And just being able to, like, get rid of, say, 2 or 3 damage and gain 2 life is going to be quite important. But they're mulliganing, so... Actually, are we on the draw? I thought we were on the draw, but now that they've... No, we're actually on the play. This is better. Play Submerged Spawn. Yeah, probably will just Duskleading Zealot then, regardless of what they do. Oh, and it's a white source. Oh, and then you're passing. Oh, that's the dream. So we're going to go Island. We're going to go Duskleading Zealot. It'd be nice if we could see something like... Well, if we could see a non-basic land so we can Field of Ruin. Are they going to cycle here, or are they just, like... Are they on full control mode? Let's see if we can get anything good off this Duskleading Zealot. Hopefully the answer's yes. Duress is a card. That's what I'm going to say. I'm intrigued to see what my opponent's doing. Could be vampires again. It looks like it is. We draw a Ravenous Chupacabra. Well, let's play an island. And then let's just duress my opponent here. What do we want rid of? I don't think I care about the Cast Out. Maybe I just want to get rid of Queen's Commission for now. Get in for 1. So they're probably just going to go like land. Yeah, so I thought they had this Cast Out. Oh, it looks like they are going to be at Call at the Feast. So they get in for 3. There's another Arch. There's an Arch for Vraska. Play Arch Vraska. If I wanted to, I could actually Vizier the Legion Lieutenant to pump up my Duskleading Zealot. I'm not going to do that, but I could. They're going to go Plains and Call the Feast. Resolve. See what they're going to do here. Attack with the Sky Mattress Byron. Well, let's block. And moment craving the Legion Lieutenant. Black Sauce would be very nice here, and we do get one. This is going to allow us to Ravenous Chupacabra, get rid of one of these tokens, and have a 2-2 against their 1-1s. And if what they want to do is cast out, then fair enough. It'd be a shame because it means we couldn't Vizier. But yeah, and we also got Vrasa's Contempt in case they get something really nice going on. Go for a Martyrdisc. I'm just going to Contempt this Martyrdisc. And then just pass the turn. No attacks. Okay, we're gonna go. That doesn't really matter. I think we just play Swamp, and then we're just gonna play Vizier here. Vizier, copy Ravenous Chupacabra. Yeah, copy Ravenous Chupacabra. Kill off one of their things. Now they might decide that what they want to do is use a Cast Out next turn. Just to get rid of this, but if they like have a thing to pump, I want to put this Ravenous Chupacabra. I have no way of telling them. Oh, it says copy. That's no attacks. No attacks. I was like, how can you tell the difference? Because like it doesn't. They haven't got a little copy sign like they do on MTGO. But if you click it, if you highlight it or whatever, it says copy. They get an Anointed Deacon. They can like make this into a 3-0, which if they really want to attack with it, that's fine. I will happily do this. Happily block. Gets me a Vizier again. Oh, and there's an, oh my god, and there's an Scarab. We're living that dream. Embalm. So do some embalming. Copy the Ravenous Chupacabra. Get a white Ravenous Chupacabra. Kill the Anointed Deacon. Say past the turn. They've got this cast out in hand and they can cast some out, but I mean, it's not going to make that much of a difference. We've got an Essence Scatter in case they get a really nice creature. They've got no good attacks, and we've got the ability to just wait. And they're going to go for a cast out. They better go for yeah. No, they went for the wrong one. Oh my god, they went for the wrong one. They should have went for the one where if it dies, it matters. Let's Arch Vraska now. I know you can do it in instant speed, but it's one of those where like if I find a land, I do want to play a land because oh, there's another Ravenous Chupacabra. We're just gonna pass. We still got Essence Scatter up. Go for a Reaver Ambush, sure. There's a Glyph Keeper. We could just play Glyph Keeper and win. No, I'm going to... I say that and then we might not win, which is why I'm going to actually go for a Ravenous Chupacabra here. Yeah, another land would have been good. Could go both. Get rid of another one of these tokens. They got that one token. And we're just going to say pass the turn. Obviously, Laybear's not going to do anything. We can Essence Scatter if they've got like a creature. And then we can just Glyph Keeper. Yep, and that's a creature that we definitely want to Essence Scatter because it just is a removal spell for it. So no good attacks. And I think yeah, we can just start attacking. There's River's Rebuke, which isn't going to do anything. If they cast out the right thing, it would have. Let's get in. River's Rebuke's a very nice card. The reason that it doesn't do anything here is because we're in win mode. We have a very large chance of winning. That's the turn. So this is a 4-turn clock. Well, they're at 22. It's not really a 4-turn clock, but it's practically a 4-turn clock on their own. They're going to cycle a desert. They're glorified. Let's see what they got. You need something. Well, to be fair, deal with this Glyph Keeper. You need 2 cards, unless full stop actually, because it's spell or ability. So yeah, you're gonna need 2 cards. Deal with that Glyph Keeper. Well, let's play a land, and let's get in for 7. What do you got? Oh, you know when you just go, what if they have Settler Wreckage, and you've got a lay bare the heart in hand, and you could have dealt with it. Yeah, luckily that wasn't the case. See what they can do. Play Vona. Resolve. Vona's annoying, but she still doesn't deal with this Glyph Keeper. And they might as well attack in here because they've got a block against, yeah. So you can activate Vona by paying 7 life and you can destroy target non-land permanent. My Glyph Keeper is a non-land permanent. However, it says if you do something that affects it, don't, basically. So we just have to think about this. So I could play the Scarab God and then they can Vona, but right, if I Scarab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My Scarab God, I can get. I could Scarab God and get nothing actually that good. They have like a Knight of Deacons, but like that doesn't fly. Skymatch Aspirant would fly if I got it back, and it would be a 4/4. I can, and they would want to attack upon it first. Oh, I know. I'm gonna River's Rebuke. I should have done this before combat, to be honest with you. Actually, don't want to River's Rebuke because that's just gonna give them back cast out. I actually don't care because I get to like. Is this right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Now, why am I doing this? This seems weird. I really don't want them to have Vona. I really don't want them to have Vona. Vona's a very powerful effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, no, that's not right. I can get rid of this cast out. That was me being weird. Oh, I did that horribly wrong. I did that horribly wrong. It's fine. It means they can't attack in this turn, and I don't think you want a Scarab God here. Yeah, I know. And then I decided I wanted to do that, but then I realised what I should have done is I should have River's Rebuke because I didn't read Lay Bare the Heart. How's it going, Joe, anyway? Oh, we got a consign. Okay, that feels good. That feels very good. Because I like the idea of just perpetually bouncing Vona. So she never gets to use her ability. So we do that. Play the Scarab God. I do actually want to play Scarab God now. What I did last turn was a bit off. Get in for 7. And it doesn't matter if you play Vona because I can just deal with her. And you're dead in the air anyway, so you need to play Skymatch Aspirant, and then, yeah, it's not going to happen. Well, it didn't rain on my way home, so I got that going for me. Yeah, yeah, they said it was going to rain today, but it doesn't look like it has yet, has it? Has it just started? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Well, there's a victory. I think we made a few weird mistakes. We made a few weird decisions there, which were basically the same as mistakes. But in the end, we got there. Vona's a really nice card. It's a really cool card, but the ability can be quite expensive. Just spat a bit. Okay, fair enough. Here's me just like looking out the old window. Yeah, I think that last game, the sequences were weird for me. I should have River's Rebuke in the first play. Oh lord, this hand's lovely. Look at it. I mean, Desert of the Glorified, I'll play that on turn 1. I don't mind. I'm going first. I've got nothing else to do. And that's that Dusky Boy in. Opponent's mulliganing. Hopefully they're not playing mono red is what I'm going to say all day today. We've been streaming for 1 hour 21, and we've been live for an hour 10. So we want to go desert at the moment. We can't cycle it, so please don't give me the answer. Don't give me the option. Oh, you can actually see the light pouring out when they do that. They play for set section, so it looks like a lot of people playing vampires. So Joe, do we get the same? Because I mean, I know you do get to see my quest. I don't really get to see yours, but do we actually get the same quests at the same time, or are they randomised? Because it feels like it, because I've seen so many people playing. Oh, actually, this is knights. Well, Dauntless Bodyguard, and that's it. Does not feel good, so I'm pretty happy about that. There's a Syncopate. Oh, I want to play a Submerged Boneyard, and I actually want to play another Dusk Legion Zealot. I actually should have attacked first, but get a Duress. That's not necessarily bad, because they've got things like those sagas. But if they get to play an untapped land here and get the saga down regardless, then it's not great. However, even if they do get the saga down, which they don't, we get to play Ravenous Chupacabra, kill one, and then do the other round. So when I get home. Okay. And I'll just block. Not gonna not do that, am I? Kitesail Freebooter. We could actually Duress Kitesail Freebooter if we really wanted to here. I definitely want to Duress, and then I could just keep up Syncopate if there's not a good target for this Kitesail. Oh my. Let's get rid of Radiant Destiny? That's like the next card they can play. That's a knight, isn't it? And then play Kitesail Freebooter. Oh, cancel. Yeah, I think I just want a Kitesail Freebooter here, right? And then take Ixalan's Binding. Because, like, playing around Settle is easier than playing around the removal spell in someone's hand. No attacks, because obviously I don't want to, like... I'm not too bothered about aggroing my opponent out. I've got a bloody Scarab God in hand. I can't even play the Benlish Marshal yet. Ugh. Well, I'm just going to have to stay past the turn. I could play the Ravenous Chupacabra here. Oh, I could have got in the air with his Kitesail, and I don't know why I didn't. Oh yeah, they're not doing very well at all. Well, let's put down this land, which is land number 5, which means that we can Scarab God, and I'm gonna just Scarab God. I don't. Oh, there's a seal away. Well, we're gonna have to Syncopate for 2. Which is annoying because it means we can't essence scatter, but that's the life that we lead. So now we just have to actually play around Settler Wreckage. But they're going to want to play like something like Ariel or this Benlish Marshal if they do get another land here. So, I mean, if they really do want to keep, yeah, Ariel. So we just Ravenous Chupacabra. Like, now when I said, I'm just going to slam the Scarab God, now I'm just going to play the Ravenous Chupacabra. Play another land, play Ravenous Chupacabra. Which does also allow us to keep up this Essence Scatter. Get rid of Ariel. Get in for a bunch. If they really do want to block, yeah, that's fine. They've got to settle, so I might as well attack in whilst I can. Even settle on this Kitesail is something that they might think about doing if they can. Oh, there's a Champion of Wits. Well, to be honest with you, because their hands settle the Wreckage Benlish Marshal, I think I just play the Scarab God here. And just never attack with the Scarab God. Like, if they find another removal spell for the Scarab God, find Versus Contempt and a Ixalan's Binding, yeah, it's vulnerable, but, like, I know what's in my opponent's hand. They're talking about top... I also cannot attack with this Kitesail Freebooter whilst that Settler Wreckage is an issue. Playing, it's just another land, and they're just going to say go. I don't think there was anything I wanted to get there. I could have got something like an aerial. Or even a dust leading zealot. Land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, let's play out this Champion of Wits. Because I'm at a point where my opponent can't do too much, to the point where this River's Rebuke probably isn't going to do anything. So I can Champion of Wits, I can still use a Scarab God activation. And I think also waiting until after you've done something like a Champion of Wits makes sense for like the Scarab God. Yeah, I'm just going to ditch this River's Rebuke. And just going to pass the turn. But once I'm able to get, like, basically their creatures. Yeah, and they're just... Right, cool. Let's get an Ariel. I should do this in the end step because of this Essence Scatter in case I really don't want that Venless Marshal. But I honestly don't really care. I don't have white mana, so I can't use all their abilities. And my opponent's just like, yeah, you know, at that point, I'm going to have to make you settle the wreckage. Not when you're trying to keep it up, and yeah. Well, there's our pack. So that's pretty sweet. Let's get it open. A common wild card. I actually really wanted one of those. And we get the Mirari Conjecture, which could be a card. I honestly don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's really a good... It seems fun, maybe, or cool, or whatever, but I don't think it seems good. Broken Bond could be quite nice. Like a weird ramp slash, like, artifact removal. Yeah, I suppose when you see Yargle, you've got to yell, Yargle! Maybe one day we'll do a Yargle deck. Maybe one day, but not this day. Baloth Gorger, 4 mana 4/4, which you can kick to be a 4 mana, to be an 8 mana 7/7. If it had like another name, I mean it is common, but yeah. Right. So, one of the things that I'm sort of looking at and thinking about is this Whizburn deck, which is basically based on. If you haven't seen it, you should go see it. It does actually look pretty fun. Is it good? No, but I think it's fun. It's based on the Flaming Wizardburn deck. That is the budget magic deck for MTG Goldfish or Saffron Olive's budget magic deck this week, and it's basically harnessing the powers of the wizards in order to make a basically mono red burn deck. I will put a link here if you haven't seen it. And yeah, the idea is basically try to build this slowly but surely. But I ran out of cards, so yeah. I didn't even have another. I just wanted to put in this bloody Lava Runner. Get Lava Runner. We're getting there. It's also got too many lands in. 20. So I need to get like Trial of Zeals, Flame of Kells, Wizard's Lightning. I've got to get some more Lightning Strikes. There isn't any Shock, so we've got to find a replacement for Shock. And there isn't any Bomat Courier, so we've got to find a replacement for Bomat Courier. Other than that, basically the deck's more or less the same. Obviously we've got to remove Karizev. Expertise as well from the sideboard. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cards that I don't have for this deck, is what I'm basically saying. Anyway, I'm saying about the sideboard, we don't want a sideboard. I was trying to wonder if there was anything. I was wondering if there's anything else that we could add to the deck. Basically, are there any other red wizards would seem good? Like Gitu Chronicler could be okay, but I just don't think you're going to try to kick it. Burning Fist Minotaur is one of those where it's like maybe, but I just don't know. I don't think the Pathmaker Initiate, and I think the Fervent Burncast is too slow. If this had the whole untap when you cast an instant sorcery style effect, then I would say yes, slam that deck in. But you're talking... I mean, I don't even have any Soulscar Mages, so I'm going to need like a lot of cards before this deck even looks like what it should look like. But, you know, it's a little project. You know what, let's keep going. Let's play a few more games. And I think I'm going to move over to MTGO, I think. Which has been a while since I played on stream. Actually, full stop, really. And I might actually try that Whizburn deck. just for fun, probably just in the free seats. And I think there's another deck that I was thinking about playing. Possibly have a go at creating something. Just trying to work out if we were crashing there or if it was just being a little bit slow. It looks like it's being a little bit slow. But we're playing against Casanova, so that's going to be fun. Who knows, might get a day out of it. Joking. Okay, my computer is being very, very skeptical of itself. Let's see, CPU usage is up to about 50. I'm both recording and streaming at the same time. So to be fair, 50. My CPU usage is like basically spiking at about 50. I'm not going to complain. I wonder if I'm now maxing out my internet. Let's see. I can see by watching my stream if my stream's still playing, which it isn't. Oh, it is. My stream's still playing, so probably okay. Matchmaking failure. I've been dropped, so that might not actually be my fault. But it might be. I think I'm gonna like think more about the mono red matchup, because I think the two strongest decks are gonna be that and my deck basically. Possibly blue white flash as well. It's hard to tell. Oh. This hand looks alright. I think it can get the distance. Submerged Boneyard, Island, Field of Ruin for the lands. We're on the draw, so we'll have to see what happens. And Desert of the Glorified. Okay, that does feel very good. I know we've got a choice of what we're going to do next turn. We can Dust Laden Zealot or Seeker Squire. They can't do the same thing. They don't. Oh, we're playing against a Rat Colony deck. Oh, I do not mind playing against a Rat Colony deck. But I'm trying to work out if I want to duress here to see if they've got the monument. But I think I just want to play out a... No, I just want to play Dust Laden Zealot. Playing the Seeker Squire here, it doesn't really matter. Because either way, they both die to the... Yeah, no, we just got to land. Like, if they play a rat here, this rat becomes a 3/1. So the Seeker Squire still dies. And they go for a Vicious Offering. Sure, if that's what you want to do, you can. As far as I'm concerned, that's the same as just getting a card out of your hand. So, you know what? I'm gonna Field of Ruin on the Desert of the Glorified. Yeah, submit. When you've only got one target, the targeting system's a bit odd. And I'm gonna get a swamp. I need another swamp so I can play stuff like my Ravenous Chupacabra. And then I'm going to duress, because if they do have, say, the monument in hand, I want to get rid of it. They might not, though. We'll see. Or even just other bits of removal. Oh, Liliana. Get rid of Liliana. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Very glad I duressed there. Yeah, play Rat Colony. Play Rat Colony. Get him for 4. There's another Ravenous Chupacabra. So I can play Ravenous Chupacabra, or I could like Seeker Squire Kite Sail. I like that actually. See what this last card is. It is a Rat Colony, so we're going to do the fine. And then that means that we can also just throw away this Kite Sail freebooter. Play Seeker Squire, see what's on top of our deck. It is the Scarab card, and it will be staying on our library. Can't cast it yet. We do have to worry about that. But basically, this is going to allow us to churn through my opponent's things. They're going to go for... They go for a duress themselves. They get rid of our Doomfall. They play another Rat Colony. And if they want to attack in, they can. We do take 5, so we do have to be a little bit careful. It's going to leave them with 2 rats, but then we play a Ravenous Chupacabra, and we can get rid of one of them, basically. Get rid of a Ravenous Chupacabra. Their rats are 2/1s. Worst comes to worst, we take 3 points of damage here. But they're at the point where sometimes they'll draw rats, sometimes they'll draw removal, sometimes they'll draw lands. Rat Colony. Ugh. Actually, yeah, we just block here anyway. We don't really care. Bam. And we got a Vrasta's Contempt. We still don't have a land for the Scarab Guard or even anywhere near this Nezahal. But still, we can play another Ravenous Chupacabra, get rid of this Rat Colony, pass the turn, we'll see what my opponent can do. Again, we've got more removal in hand, and we're just going to wait until we find these lands. And then we're looking at basically just Okay, I don't even know. Don't even know. Don't even know. Just like, I don't even know what that is. 4 Bearers damage. Let's. I don't want to stop. 4 Bearers Blade. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 and has Vigilance and Trample. Whenever a equipped creature dies, attacks 4 Bearers Blade to creature control. Yeah, that seems actually stupid. Stupidly good. How much does it cost? 3 to get onto it? Yeah. They're thinking about using one of the Deadlands just to get rid of this Ravenous Chupacabra. And if they want to do, that's fine. Yep. I could consign it if I wanted to, but again, I'm just like, whatever. More land. Well, it is a land, but it is a tap land. Play Rat Colony, sure. Contempt the rat. Go back up to 10. Get rid of that rat forever. Not that it matters. There's a Syncopate. Well, play the Scarab Guard. And let's see if they can top deck some removal for the Scarab Guard. Rat Colony, Shooter. Resolve. So what we're going to do is we're going to get back a Ravenous Chupacabra. This goes on the stack. We'll use the ability. Get a Ravenous Chupacabra. And I think we should just be good here. We get a 4/4. We get to just start killing off their things one by one. This is Resolve. Kill a Rat Colony. Submit. Boom. Evolving Wilds, bottom. A different tap land, sure. And then we can just get him with a Scarab Guard. Pass the turn. We don't have to worry about haste. Resolve. And the thing is, we've got another Ravenous Chupacabra, so we can do that again. And we're also draining my opponent when we're doing this from the Scarab God's ability, so we do that. Get another Ravenous Chupacabra. Resolve. Get a trigger. Kill that. Put the Consign the Bomb, the If Near to the top. We draw an If Near Deadlands. Play If Near Deadlands. And yeah, they're at 1, so they just die if we untap. And because we've got this Syncopate, because we've got the Syncopate, the only thing that they could really do is try to destroy the Scarab God, and we had enough mana to save it from being permanently destroyed. And even if they did kill it, we had 2 4/4s. Yeah, we were a bit off. Let's have a look at this quick constructed. It's going to cost us 500 gold, and 3 losses. So we need to get 4 wins to get our money back. I'm going to take a quick break. And I think I might have a go to quick constructed, and then I'm going to move over to MTGO. So if you're watching this on YouTube, stay tuned for the next video of today's stream.